Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Jivak, and I am welcoming you all on behalf of Inspinia and also from Elco EP. Today, we will be having the webinar about Inspinia, the basic of the devices units which we have in the Inspinia portfolio, and also how we can use these devices in different application, and also we will cover the basic programming in the SkyPlatform. So today with us, we have the technical support and also the product manager of the Inspinia, Mr. Omar. So he will take over the stage and he will explain. Please remember to ask your question using the chat feature, which is there in the bottom of this live platform. Upon ending this section, we will have a question and answer section. So we will cover all your questions at the end of this webinar. So please be patient and ask your questions immediately when you come to your mind to the chat, and then we will go through one by one at the end. Thank you. And yeah, Omar, stage is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Jivek. I'm Omar Faruk. I'm the technical manager, global technical manager at Inspinia Technology. Today, we will talk about SkyPlatform. SkyPlatform is not just a basic, simple programming platform. Before we get started, maybe we can say a few things about SkyPlatform. SkyPlatform, like I said, is not just a simple, basic programming platform. Live programming, live monitoring, combining multiple protocols, combining multiple operating systems like Android, Linux, and other mobile applications, iOS systems. Also, this platform will provide us hundreds, thousands customizable algorithms, what we need in our project. So today we will see many things. I will try to tell you as much as I can. We have limited time. In my opinion, this will not long time. 2 hours will be enough for us. But I would like to show you as well practically some examples about our integrated protocols. So the program will not just theoretically, also we will talk about practically examples. When you have any questions, you can write to chat box. Mr. Jivek will help you to answer your questions. Okay, let's start. Let me talk about today's training agenda first. We will start with product introduction. We will see Inspinia devices portfolio, their technical specifications, and some other additional points. After that, we will move on to SkyPlatform side. We will see what is the SkyPlatform basically and what do we use it for. After that, we will move on to supported protocols. And like I said, we will see, I'm going to demonstrate you some practical examples. INAS, KNX, Modbus, SCS, and Intelcom programming side. I will try to show you practically. After that, we will come back to theoric side on the document. We will see SkyPlatforms, objects, meanings, how we use them, how we can use them in any algorithm, in any project. We will try to explain all objects, programming logic. After that, if we can spare time, we will see Inspinia concierge server and closure. Okay, thank you for attending this training. Let me share my screen and start. All right. First of all, like I said, we will start from Inspinia devices portfolio. These documents start with Inspinia solutions and SkyPlatform technical user documentation, because we are going through many technical points. So today's purpose was for beginners, but we will not just talk about basics of SkyPlatform. Sometimes we will see some advanced configuration methods. So I hope it will be helpful and useful for everything, for everyone. Yes, these are basically our product range. When you look at the up row, you will see 8 and 10-inch devices, and the 4 SQ and the 4 RT retrofit device. And the second row is Neo module and the keypad series. And the last one, mini server, infrared gateway, and the air conditioner interface. We will see all details about these devices. I need to add something. Some devices like Neo module or AGI interface or a keypad, for example, keypad and Neo module is not production currently, but when you need in your project, you can contact with your sales vendor or sales representative, and then we can help you to produce these devices as well. This is the air conditioning interface, next generation. We are working on still, but in next future, it will be released. We have an old version. We have added some additional functional points to air conditioning interface. Currently, we are using this device in our mini project. Yes, this is a screenshot from SkyPlatform side. If you have never used this platform looks like exactly like this. This is technical background of our system. Engineers and installers will use this platform. This is not for end user. Here is for professionals. Technical background, technical platform. We will see many things during today's training. And we need to talk about SkyThings before we get started to SkyPlatform side, because the SkyPlatform under this SkyThings is like our framework. We call framework. This framework consists of these many functions like I counted. What do I mean? For example, we said SkyPlatform will provide us multiple protocol combining, multiple operating system combining. SkyThings will cover these all things. So Linux, Android operating systems, and SkyThings will be our software's core. So we can say basically building management and energy management products will be installed under this system in SkyPlatform. Applications building on this framework allow integrators wide range capabilities and the solutions in their project. SkyPlatform, SkyThings configuration and programming based on cloud, completely cloud. That doesn't mean you cannot use locally these. You cannot program these devices locally. If there is internet problem, if you don't have internet, you will be able to use this platform in local network, in local interface. We will already see SkyPlatform side will provide additional things like mobile application, call forwarding, and live monitoring, live programming. But if there is no internet connection, for example, also you will be able to use SkyPlatform all functions without mobile application, without live monitoring or programming. Yes, framework features. We already talk about many things in this list. Multi-protocol library, logic functions, mathematical functions, completely customizable interface. We will be able to use and do many complex algorithm, complex or basic. Mathematical functions, protocol gateway, centralized management. For example, we have a touch panel or mini server. We will be able to connect after finish the project installing stage. After that, we can give some permission to end user to be able to control this system over like centralized management, like BMS system. So we will connect to devices, local interface over IP, and then we will be able to see all UIs, all controls locally. And the end user will be able to control their system over touch panel, over web interface. Online icon library, there are thousands icon online. We will add these icons to our UI, and the user can select anyone. And data points up to 10,000. Practically, we don't have any limit, but theoretically, we should say any limit. We should say a limit. That's why we are saying here 2,000 data points. Scene creation, astronomical time, these are basic functions, and VoIP support is critical point is here, because for intercom systems, no need to use SIP server. So no need SIP server. We can communicate our supported brands with our supported brands direct over direct IP. No need SIP server, or no need any static IP or port forwarding or something else. This SkyPlatform will offer you directly VoIP intercom support. When someone press button from outdoor unit on intercom device, you will be able to receive directly from your mobile phone. If you have activated audio and video permission for your device, for your mobile device, you will receive this calling directly, and this function completely free of charge. Flow-based, easy programming. When we look at the monitoring side and programming design page, you will see our connection method is drag and drop, point to point. We will connect, and after publish to the device, when we go to monitoring page, we will be able to see all flows, what comes from and going where. We will see all these details. This live programming is very useful to understand the problem. For example, you face some problem in your project, you will be able to see where is the problem. Editable user interface, like we said, we will be able to change icons, UIs for end user, and user can be selected any customizable icon. Online offline programming. Online programming is SkyPlatform, like I said. Offline programming is over local web network. Cloud programming is SkyPlatform, and the live monitoring. It's already very useful function for this platform. These are our supported protocols and the brands. First of all, INAS, our partner, LQAP protocol. We will see some practical examples. Like I said, I have prepared everything on my device, and we will see INAS, KNX, Modbus, and VoIP intercom programming, and SCS, this BTG protocol SCS. Today, I'm going to show you these all things on my device. And the ZigBee wireless protocol, Bluetooth for our old version, air conditioner interface, BACnet IP. We are still on working this BACnet. BACnet is not professional state, it's still beta version. When you need something for BACnet protocol, please contact us before offer to your project. And the VRF systems, as you can see, these are supported VRF brands. VoIP is voice over IP, like I said, without SIP server, direct communication with intercom brands. And the MQTT, we are using MQTT integration with in-house IP side. Also, we need to talk about most famous things of this system, additional modules, add-on modules. We said we have many IP protocols, but in our projects around the world, mostly we are using add-on modules, additional modules. What do I mean? For example, when we want to use in-house as bus, we are going to give you add-on, in-house bus add-on. After that, KNX add-on, Modbus RS485. For ZigBee, you will need add-on for wireless antenna and Bluetooth add-on, BTG SCS add-on, and for HVAC brands, there are many add-ons for every brands. So MQTT is completely IP protocol and VoIP is IP protocol, but other in-house KNX, RS485, ZigBee, Bluetooth, SCS, and VRF systems, for VRF systems, we will talk about add-on modules. These are different parts of this system. For example, we have one touch panel or one mini server or one 4SQ device, for example. These all devices have additional port. We say port. So when we use in-house bus add-on onto port 1 or port 2, for example, for one big size touch panel, this touch panel will be able to communicate in-house bus. When we put on KNX add-on to second port, for example, this panel will be able to communicate with KNX. This is our hardware approach. We will see all these details on next page. Yeah, SkyPlatform advantages, we already see many things. Online configuration and programming device via cloud, live monitoring, and the data collection. You will see we will use many protocols in one device, in one platform, and all protocols will be able to work each other. For example, when you have in-house relay module, but on the other hand, there is one KNX sensor. You can control KNX sensor movement with KNX sensor movement to in-house relay, and all protocols can be combined in one device, in one system. Important export configuration files and parameters. Always up-to-date software. When we program these Inspinia devices in SkyPlatform, this SkyPlatform also will offer us up-to-date software. When we activate auto-update, these all devices will be able to receive up-to-date software. When you finished your project, you didn't face any problem, or you don't need anything, you have completed your project, you can close auto-update. But sometimes, for example, some customers waiting some new functions, new specifications. After we adding SkyPlatform, no need to receive device here to technical service again or production department. When you activate your auto-update for the special device, the device will be able to receive up-to-date software. After updating, you will be able to use this new function on the device. Multiple device configuration and programming, analysis of collected data and detailed reports, easy integration possibility with REST API. We are using this, and we have every time we are using on new integration on SkyPlatform, and day by day we extend this system's capability. Connectivity approach. This is a 10-inch touch panel, 8-inch touch panel backside of similar, but this mainboard cover will be wider according to this 10-inch touch panel. 10-inch screen size is bigger, basically. There are 2 ports. There is a cover on these ports. It's open now. Like we said, for example, we want to use INAS bus. In this case, we need to get AI bus. This is product label name of INAS bus add-on. When you have AI bus, this Inspinia INAS bus module, you need to put on this module to any port 1 or port 2. After that, we are going to use these connectors, black connector and blue connector. The blue one is for second port, for example. We will cable from this blue connector to our Inspinia INAS bus. After that, we will do everything on SkyPlatform site, the design page. You will see all these details. For 4-inch device, for example, you can see there is only 1 port. When we put on this INAS add-on to this port, this module, this touch panel, will communicate with INAS bus. For example, we couldn't cable to our 4-inch devices or touch panel 8-inch and 10-inch devices. In this case, we can use INAS network protocol. That will be MQTT protocol. This is exactly usable for others, for example, KNX IP, SCS IP, Modbus, TCP side. These protocol also support IP, but mostly we are using, cable communication is more secure compared to network every time. So we suggest bus module every time, but if you couldn't cable structure in your building, in that case, you can use also network protocol. Yes. This is air conditioner interface. By the way, I couldn't mention VRF add-on modules VRF add-on modules for completely outdoor unit solution. And mostly we are controlling outdoor units over central communication line. So we needed to tell that point because this air conditioning interface completely for indoor unit solution. These are our supported brands. It's a little limited compared to VRF side because for our add-on modules, add-on VRF add-on modules, these are supported modules. These range is bigger than RG range. Hitachi, Toshiba, Arçelik, Mitsubishi Electric, Daikin, Samsung, Heavy, and LG. Yes, air conditioning interface, like I said, it's completely for indoor units. On the new generation, the Wi-Fi function will come with this device, and there is a cover here. Under this cover, we will be able to add here our add-on module, for example, KNX or Modbus. After that, this air conditioner will connect directly peer-to-peer, directly to indoor unit. After that, this modules protocol will be a add-ons protocol. I mean, when we put KNX add-on here, under this cover, add-on port, this air conditioning interface will be, for example, Daikin KNX air conditioning interface, or Samsung KNX or Modbus air conditioning interface. Inspinia Sky mobile app. This mobile app, completely, like I said, free of charge, free cloud service. It works on SkyPlatform. Mobile on call. When you activated audio and voice settings permissions for this mobile application, you will receive all calling to your mobile app. Not just intercom, or touch panels. Inspinia, all Inspinia devices can be used for lighting control, basic switch on off lighting control, or dimmable lighting control, fluorescent lamp, dimmable lamp, incandescent lamp, or other. These are universal dimmable loads. And on the other hand, we can combine with DALI lighting system, RGB system, or tunable white system, for example, and shutter blind curtain for your curtain, and air conditioner systems. We are real solutions with our add-ons, or floor heating system, or relay modules, or HVAC, other fan coil system, 2-pipe, 4-pipe, it doesn't matter, because we will see 2-point controller in SkyPlatform. That means all Inspinia devices, even server, 4-inch device, 8-inch, 10-inch device, all devices can be controlled, many thermostatic systems. That might be a floor heating system, that might be fan coil system. If the system is VRV, already we have an add-on solution. On the other hand, we can show on the mobile app camera visualization. When you install your system with this CCTV, after that you can see all camera visualizations on your mobile application, and scenario controlling, and some security functions. All these smart living spaces functions, will be controllable on touch panel and on mobile application. Android and iOS. When you look at the iOS and Android store, you can download Inspinia Sky mobile app. It's the last one. You can see many Inspinia application in stores, but the current one is Inspinia Sky. Yes, touch glass keypad specs. This device is a 4-inch and a Linux-based operating system. It has one digital output, 5 voltage. It's not for general purpose. One digital input, metal frame options, black, silver, and gold. You can see this is gold one. And the standard box. All Astrum Inspinia devices has internally temperature and humidity sensor. This hardware will provide us to control many thermostatic systems. When we combine this function with 2-point controller, thermostat controller in SkyPlatform, this keypad also will be able to control your floor heating system, your fan coil system. You can ask how to control it, because there is no screen on this keypad. Yes, keypad will support it. When you also, this keypad will provide you mobile application control, so you can install your system background of this device, and you can control over mobile app. No need to see on the touch, because these are icons, customizable icons. When we can put any icons here, there is no screen on this keypad, but all functions will come with this device. What do I mean? Like thermostatic controls. This device has already temperature and humidity sensor. When we use two-point controller, this device also will control our heating and cooling system. And also there is one add-on port we can put on this port: INAS add-on, KNX add-on, Modbus RS485. Like I said, as you can see, you can think there are limited buttons on device, not this, because when you use mobile application, you can add many rooms, you can add many functions, and the motion sensor is optional. Yeah, Inspinia keypad thermostat. There is LCD here for thermostatic controls. Like I said, these all icons customizable. We can see ambient temperature and current set point temperature on LCD, and the fan level, some mode level, and the series. This is a sample hospitality solution. That might be KNX or INAS bus, like I said. We can control this air conditioning interface if they are in the same network. This is wireless solution. This device has also Ethernet port. When we connect these devices in same network, we will be able to control these all things over our mobile app or over these LCD buttons. And also we can use this digital input, or we can receive these all informations from outside, from protocols, additional integrated protocols. Like we said, the keypad has built-in temperature and humidity sensor, and we can integrate to other third-party system, integration to hotel management system, integration to BMS system, building management system, over IP. If the other third-party system is supporting one of our supported protocols, INAS, KNX, Modbus, BACnet, and the other VRF, maybe some RS485 protocols, MQTT, that might be, we can integrate, we can communicate with these third-party systems. And this cloud and mobile application already will come with all Inspinia devices. Neo is, like I said, we will redesign this Neo actuator. It's a little bit old version, but we are still using in our project. In the next future, we will see this module with new design, with new face. These devices protocol is RS485. For example, we have one Neo module, and we have one 8-inch touch panel. How we can communicate? There is no Ethernet port on this device. RS485. That's why we need to put on RS485 Modbus add-on to PANAS port. When we put RS485 add-on to PANAS port, we will cable to this Neo module, and then we will search and find, we will assign slave ID and program on the SkyPlatform. This device has 8 digital and 8 digital input and outputs. Output relays just for resistive type loads. This is very critical to control some loads. You know, resistive or capacitive type is completely different for relays. Yes. Smart touch panels, highlighted features, Android and Linux-based operating systems, 8-inch and touch panels operating system, is Android. For 4-inch devices and the mini server, operating system is Linux. Touch panel options: 4-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. All devices will offer us cloud mobile app, VoIP intercom. Sorry, we must exclude these 4SQ from VoIP intercom. VoIP intercom just available on 4RT retrofit one, surface mounting one. Configurable UI we will see on the SkyPlatform dashboard widgets. These are basic controls of every smart living space: light, shutter, air conditioner, multimedia, camera, and additional energy management system, many things. Flexible programming, suitable for smart home and smart hospitality. Metal frame options, suitable for retrofit applications. Connectivity options via add-on modules. This is our most powerful side in our projects. Inspinia 4RT on-wall touch panel. This device is completely on-wall. There is no add-on port. As you can see, there is no add-on port backside of the panel. This is completely Wi-Fi. There is only one power backside and also RS-485 communication, but this is just for Mitsubishi Heavy because we have another solution for Mitsubishi Heavy in Turkey. So this RS-485 just for heavy, but on the other hand, with this device for our retrofit project, for example, like we said, you couldn't cable to your cable bus system. When you put this device, you will power it, and then when you connect it to the common network, to smart home, home or office, when you connect over Wi-Fi, you will be able to control Wi-Fi protocols, IP protocols, I mean. Enhanced MQTT, KNX IP, Modbus TCP, for example, SES IP. These all protocols can be combined or can be used separately. It doesn't matter. When we connect to the network, we can control many things over IP as well. Included internal temperature and humidity sensor has haptic feedback when you touch the screen. You can feel haptic feedback. There are speaker for intercom solution with this 4-inch device. Like I said, 4SQ does not support intercom. 4RT, that one support intercom without image, without video image, just voice communication. This microphone is to communicate over VoIP intercom solution, and the speaker to hear speaking. Okay, and there are RGB LEDs, sides of the panels. As you can see, this point is RGB glass for any feedback. Inspinia 4SQ touch panel. This is flush mount. There is one port, and there is power option. But by the way, 8-inch, 10-inch, and 4SQ has PoE option. No need. If there is PoE power on your network, power over Ethernet. If you have power on Ethernet, no need external power supply. Normally, external power supply is 24 voltage DC, we suggest. So no need to use both power, PoE or 24 voltage DC. One of them will be okay for this device. There is Ethernet port, there is one additional add-on port, power connector, and the add-on connector. Yes, temperature and humidity sensor, Linux-based operating system, like I said, and the output is just for 5 voltage DC. The input is digital input, and the metal-free options. By the way, we are going to see there will not be any page limits, for example, or control limits. So it depends on the RAM capacity, for example. But when you feel it's exceeded to limit, you can stop there. After that, except that you will not see any limit. You can add many limitless limitless functions. We will be able to slide to up, or we will be able to slide to right and left. You will see these are our UIs, for example, lighting UIs. These icons completely customizable. We offer you online icon library. Thousands icons will be used on this UI. This is a heater object, for example, and the multimedia curtain object. You cannot resize this object, but you can change this color and the icon. This site is customizable, and there are filters button on the above side of the screen, as you can see. When you press this light, for example, you will just see light controls. When you press this curtain icon, you will just see filtered curtain controls on this page. This is dashboard page, this is smart home page, security page, and the concierge server page and settings page. When we look at the settings page, we will see every device has a unique device ID. We will use this device ID while we are programming on the SkyPlatform side and the mobile application side. No one can use every time without permission these touch panels. When someone scan this QR code or use this device ID, for example, the device will ask permission. If you give permission this mobile application, after that this mobile application will be able to reach this device. Maybe you can think about this. If everyone seeing this settings page, anyone come here, for example, to our office and scan this QR code, is there any security for that? Is there any protection for that? Yes, exactly. When we set page security, no one can see this QR code after giving password to any page. That might be any page, dashboard, smart home, security, concierge, or settings page. When we set password, no one can see QR code or device ID. In this way, no one can reach your device. Yes, hospitality solution. This is just sample. We can extend these examples. Multimedia system and the temperature control system and the HVAC control system. Like we said, there is one additional port we can put on here. INAS bus module to control INAS panel modules, or we can put on this port VRV add-on. For example, we have one of our supported brands, VRV. When we put on these brands add-on to this port, this touch panel, this 4-inch touch panel, will be able to control all VRV indoor units. What is our limit, or is there any limit for VRV controls? I remembered this is critical point. For one port, for one add-on, except Mitsubishi Electric, other Daikin, Samsung, and the Mitsubishi Heavy, or other brands, for example, LG Arçelik, up to 64 indoor units. This is protocol limit. It's not just our limit, but this is protocol limit. One add-on, one VRV add-on. So one port, support can up to 64 indoor units. Mitsubishi Electric support just 50, up to 50 indoor units. This is critical point. In rear side, we will see all these details again. We will talk about that. Yes, Inspinia 8 and 10-inch SQ touch panel specs. 2 add-on ports, 2 speaker, sorry to Turkish language. Android system, operating system version is 7.1, and PoE gigabit Ethernet. We can power this device over Ethernet or just Ethernet and 24 voltage DC. 2.4 gigahertz antenna for wireless solutions, Zigbee and Bluetooth sometimes. A microphone to communicate with VoIP outdoor unit solutions. Internal temperature and humidity sensors. 5-point multi-touch specs. And you can see here flash specs. Residence solution, INS4 SQ or INS4 INS8 SQ or INS10 SQ. Sorry, this is a little bit old presentation. That's why in all example I see KNX, but this is just sample that might be KNX or SCS or INAS add-on or bus solution. This is just sample, like I said. By the way, 8-inch and 10-inch devices has 5 digital input, 2 digital outputs. So we can use these digital inputs for our security system, door sensor or window sensor or flood detector, for example, or conventional motion, for example. We can use these digital inputs for any purpose. For ring, no need to use every time for sensor. These are also has internal temperature and humidity sensor, and also we support intercom. We can call them Acrox, Thermax, Dynamic, Tuan, Funwheel, Intera, or Vitigino, for example. These are our supported brands. You can use one of them, Gradstream, Yearling. You can use one of them in your project with Inspinia touch panels together. Mini server has 2 add-on ports for some for any project, by the way. No need to use this mini server with any touch panel together. For example, some customer does not want to see any touch panel on the wall. Just they say I just want to control my system over mobile app. In that case, we can give one mini server. There are already 2 ports inside this module. We can put on any add-on modules to any port. For example, port 1 for INAS spots, and the second port for VRV add-on. So we can add additional IP protocols. For example, we have energy management system in the same system. We can control our network as well in the same mini server. Energy management system. Generally, we see this protocol Modbus TCP. We can use this. We can control this system over IP, Modbus IP, for example. We put one INAS add-on to first port or second port, and the other port will have VRV add-on or any additional protocol, any smart home additional protocol. And the other network protocols can be used in same device. Also, this mini server has a mobile application functionality. So when we put on the device in our network, we will give internet connection, and we will get this device's serial ID, and we will set to SkyPlatform project, and then we will program. Like I said, no need every time to use SkyPlatform. If there is no internet connection, you can program this device over local network. But there is just one critical point. If there is no internet connection, you cannot use mobile apps with Inspinia devices, because we are in maybe space era, we can say. So we don't think any project will be without internet. So we accept every time every project will have internet connection. That's why we are giving this mobile application solution with internet. So with SkyPlatform cloud solution. What is this suitable for machine-to-machine application? Sometimes, for example, we will need to communicate these all devices in one project. For example, we have a hotel solution, and there are many indoor units, there are many outdoor units. We want to put mini server for as air conditioner center, air conditioner controller. It's possible. We can give one mini server for air conditioner control, and every hotel rooms has 4-inch devices. In this scenario, we can communicate these all devices, Inspinia devices, over network. That is machine to machine. So mini server to 4-inch device, mini server to 8-inch, 10-inch device, or reverse. We can communicate bidirectional, and we can control everything. In that case, you will already understand. For example, we have one touch panel in one villa project. When we put one touch panel to entrance of the building, and we have many rooms, and every room has one 4-inch device. Do we need to give add-on for every 4-inch or 8-inch and 10-inch device? No. Just we will give add-on to main master device. We can select one of them, any of them as master device. Bigger size touch panel has 2 ports. That's why that will be more logic. So let's say we selected touch panel, 10-inch touch panel as master device. When we put VRV add-on to touch panel, 8-inch touch panel, and the second port has INAS bus module. In that case, this master touch panel can be control all these VRV and INAS modules. Other 4-inch devices for every rooms can be communicated over common network. So no need to give additional for every 4-inch device any VRV add-on or INAS bus add-on. Machine-to-machine communication is possible for every Inspinia device at the time. Yes. We will move on to technical side after this section. I hope everything is okay. Everyone is okay. So let me check our time. Yeah, almost 1 hour. It took long. Yes, let's start first. Basically, what is the SkyPlatform? SkyPlatform is a web-based cloud server for second-generation OS2 products. Are 4-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch panels, keypad, thermostats, mini and BMS servers. Thanks to this SkyPlatform, all devices can be commissioned, modified, and monitored, which we mentioned above. This platform has flow-based programming. We said we will see point-to-point connection, and we will see flow-based comments comes from monitoring side, and live monitoring, live programming also will be possible. How to get these credentials, for example. As you can see, this is SkyPlatform interface. you can reach out to this platform, SkyPlatform.io, over this with any internet PC. When you come here, you will see this platform will ask some credentials. You can, if you are not a member of Astrum Inspinia systems, you can create your own personal SkyPlatform account. As you can see, there is an expression here, not a member yet. Click here to register. You can register with your own email address, and you can use this system with your credentials. After registration, you will receive automatically password to your email address. After that, you can use your password here. But this is for personal purposes. For our dealers, for our partners, we are not using this method because all partners have their own B2B account, and this B2B account can be used also on the SkyPlatform. For example, you are our partner, so that's why you have merchant information in Inspinia background. So after registration your company to Inspinia system, after that you will receive your credentials for B2B, for sales, for after sales, technical service purposes, or SkyPlatform side. You will be able to use your credentials here. You need this, except you cannot enter here. By the way, this is, like I said, this is SkyPlatform, online SkyPlatform interface, but when you go to devices, any Inspinia devices local web interface, you will see same image. So that doesn't mean this is cloud. When you look at the address bar, you will see your devices local IP address. That means you are on the local. Otherwise, you can see the SkyPlatform.io. SkyPlatform.io site is completely cloud server site, and the IP connection, if you are connecting over IP locally, that will be just these devices, that device's local interface. The SkyPlatform background completely will be same. Just like I said, if you didn't install this device on the SkyPlatform, you will not be able to use mobile application, even if there is internet connection. You have programmed on locally. You should get your backup, and you should download to SkyPlatform. You can work on local. Even if you have internet connection on the device, you cannot use mobile application because you didn't install the device, you didn't program the device on SkyPlatform. We must program on SkyPlatform, and we must publish from cloud to the local device. Okay, these are some critical points. Yes, after entering this platform, the SkyPlatform first dashboard page will be like this. This is live world map. When you create your project here, you will give a location for your project, because this location will be used for weather station and some clock information, you know. So after that, after adding location, you will see pins on the world map in Turkey, in Czech Republic, in United States, or in Russia. Or when you look at the top side, you will be able to see your total devices number and how many devices are online currently, how many devices are offline, and total projects. As you can see there is a template here. If you don't have currently a device, you can create your template without device. After that, after creating this template, you will be able to use this template in any device. So this is useful function, but mostly we will use project menu. Let's look at dashboard side and project creation. When we click on this project menu, this page will come to us. We will see the project dashboard here, and there is no project. By the way, I will demonstrate these all things lively on SkyPlatform. Just here is theoretical side. After a few presentation, I will move on to SkyPlatform, and we will see practically these all things. Project creation. When we click on the project creation button, this pop-up will ask project name and location of this project. After adding these things, after that we will see in the project list our project which are created, project name and the merchant. You will see here your merchant information. And the project owner, you know, we have hundreds, maybe thousands SkyPlatform user. So, for example, you are a company owner and you have many installer, you have many operators. Operators SkyPlatform account type is different. Manager account type is different. Company owner generally has a manager type of SkyPlatform. Manager can see all operators project. So when you look at your SkyPlatform project online on the cloud, you will see which operator installed which project, which device. So this is project owner, and this is device number. There are additional details as group. We can create project group as well. And we can see how many devices are there inside this project, 2 online, 2 offline, total 4 devices, and the location of this project. And these are buttons for details. Show devices, we will click on this show devices button to enter this project or click on this project name. And the web contact after integration with intercom devices, we will add here our phone book. Activation concierge server, this is this button, and share with another company. You can share your system with another SkyPlatform user, even out of your system, another company or another operator, because one operator cannot see other operators' projects. You are a company owner, your SkyPlatform type is manager, you can see all projects, but operator one cannot see operator second operator's project. For example, they needed assistance each other. In that case, they can share their project to other operator. Or you can share your project when you need something after sales, for example, a technical support, you can share your project to, for example, Elko team or Inspinia team. Edit project and delete project. These are project information. We enter this project, and after that we will see our listed devices. These are devices. As you can see, there are device types here, Ins4SQ, Ins8SF, all 8-inch device model, 8SF, Ins4SQ, another one. 2 of them is offline, and 1 of them 8-inch device is online. As you can see, there is BMS nodes and HVAC nodes here. The name of devices and also publish times, how many times we publish, we send the project to the device. This was the test project, that's why this number is very huge. No need to publish. This is huge number. BMS nodes, what is BMS nodes? For some protocols, for example, KNX, BACnet, SCS, not SCS, KNX and BACnet, Modbus. the system will count every point, every address. In Modbus system, you will have registration table, you will have addresses, Modbus addresses. In KNX system, in your ETS project, you will have group addresses. Every Modbus address, every KNX address, every backnet address will be one BMS node. Why this is important? Because Inspinia devices has license as online, as software, has license limit. What do I mean? For example, for 8-inch and 10-inch device will come to you when you receive the device, when you purchase the device, when you receive it, the device, 8-inch and 10-inch device will come to you with 500 BMS nodes. So that means you can control just 500 BMS nodes. When you need more than this, you can purchase. Sorry. When you need more than 500, for example, for 8-inch and 10-inch device, you will need purchase additional license. This license, default license, will be changed according to device type. A mini server is different, 300, for example, and the keypad device is 200. So it depends on your device type. When you need additional license, you will need to contact with your sales vendor. HVAC node. What is HVAC node? HVAC node is for every indoor unit. Every indoor unit. What do I mean? Every indoor unit, VRV solution. We talk about VRV solution. When we put on VRV add-on module to port 1, is it enough to control VRV system? No. We will cable to outdoor unit. These are technical background infrastructure. Except that we will need to add to this device HVAC license. Any device, none of them will come to you with HVAC node. So for every Inspinia device, 4-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, or mini server, you will need to purchase HVAC nodes. There are a few types of HVAC license, channel license to per indoor unit, unit license to per indoor unit. For example, you have 10 indoor units controlling over one outdoor unit. We will control outdoor unit, but the critical point for us for license, HVAC license, indoor unit numbers. We are controlling outdoor unit, but the outdoor unit has 10 indoor units, or there might be 2 outdoor units. It doesn't matter. Some protocol support more than 1 outdoor unit. It doesn't matter. The matter is how many indoor units are there. For example, we have 10 indoor units in one project. In that case, there are 2 options. You can buy 10 unit license, 10 HVAC unit license. You can use it. Or you can purchase 1 channel license. For example, it's possible to extend this indoor unit numbers. For now, there are just 10 indoor units, but after 6 months, you will add 20 indoor units more. The total will be 30, for example. In that case, channel license will be better, because channel license will be licensed for channel port. 1 port, like we said, Mitsubishi Electric support 50 indoor units. Other brands supports 64 indoor units. When you purchase 1 channel license, sorry. When you purchased 1 channel license, 1 port will be licensed completely For Mitsubishi Electric, you can control 50. For other brands, you can control 64. Project group. For example, we have a project, we have a few devices, same type, same type, 8 SKU, for example, 10 SKU or 4 SKU. Completely must be same type. You cannot create group with different types of devices. You can create 8 SKU group. In that case, all devices must have completely same project. You will just work on one project on SkyPlatform. When you publish it, all devices in the group will receive automatically same project. I have already mentioned auto update button. Auto update is receiving up-to-date program or receiving after factory reset, receiving program or application. This is very useful for some additional functions, but if you don't need it, you can close it. Yes. In my opinion, we can move on to SkyPlatform side for practical examples. By the way, this is our new website, inspinia.eu. When you look at these sections, you will see all device types. When you click on it, any of them, you can see some summarize on the web page, or when you need more details, you can click on data sheets. You will be able to see many technical details in these data sheets. Yes, let's look at the SkyPlatform. I have 2 devices in my network now. I will connect locally. After that, if we need, I will show you lively SkyPlatform side as well. But like I said, the local network almost completely, not completely, has all functions. But we are. My device is currently on the SkyPlatform. In this scenario, we will not face any missing parts because still it's programmed on the SkyPlatform. I will just show you local side. Let me go to SkyPlatform side. Firstly, I will just enter my project. Before that, I need to find my project. Yes. Do you see my screen? No. Why you don't see? Yes. This is SkyPlatform. I'm on the SkyPlatform 9 now, completely online. This is my project. I can create new project here, and I can see my dashboard. This dashboard will show us all projects. When we click project name or show devices, we will be able to enter our SkyPlatform project. As you can see, there are 2 devices here. My device is online in my test panel now currently. Let's look at the monitoring device, monitor page of the device. For example, I will demonstrate these all things here. We will be able to see flow-based programming method, and the PNS, KNX, Modbus, SCS, and the intercom. As you can see, we see all feedbacks on the device. This is monitoring side. When we look at the design page, we will see all menus here. If we can spare time, we will see all critical objects inside these menus. Some diagnostic controls, building, UI objects, functions, mathematical operations, logics, hundreds of objects maybe. This is my working room project. These are our pages. We will see all these details. And I would like to demonstrate you practically. After that, you will understand the logic of this basics of this system. After that, if you have touch panel or mini server, you can create your own project over network or over bus with add-on modules. So without practicing, you cannot understand everything in 2 hours or 3 hours. So just today's purpose is to provide you understanding these fundamentals of this system. Okay, these are our pages, rooms. I just gave protocol names here. You will give these names as your rooms, for example, or floors. It doesn't matter. That might be living room, that might be salon or kitchen. I just gave these names to show you different protocols in same device, combined in one device. Okay. For example, let's start with INAS. There are two INAS communication methods. One of them is INAS bus add-on. When you purchase one AI bus, INAS add-on, you will put on your add-on to port 1 or port 2. After that, we will come here and we'll go to device page, add new device, and we will be able to see all supported protocols here. KNX, Modbus, different some local brands, SCS, INAS Bus, INAS MQTT, VRF basic side, VRF professional side, and some additional protocol MQTT, BACnet, and the NEO module, wireless devices, etc. For example, we want to add INAS bus add-on. We will select this device type and insert. After that, the platform will ask which port you have put on the add-on, port 1 or port 2. After selecting port 1, for example, we will save. Before that, we should put add-on here. After cabling, we will click on this INAS bus plugin, this plus. You will be able to see integrated INAS devices in this list. As you can see, you will be familiar for ALCO partners. There are many devices we are testing and adding here. Day by day, we're increasing, we're extending this list. So after selecting your correct device type, you will need to write here or activate your ID on the INAS module. There are 6 digits number. We will write here 6-digit number. Let's write something, for example. After creating, yes, the object came here. After that, we will drag and drop to our working place. After saving and publish to device, if our every connection is okay, we will be able to see feedbacks here. This is input modules. That's why we see just feedback. What does it mean, feedback side or set side? Let's look at this object, for example. In the SkyPlatform, for every object, we have used these objects from this menu. We have searched from plugins menu and we have used them with drag and drop method in the working side. After that, for example, we have how we connected. When we click on this point, we can connect. We will be able to connect any point. You should select correct point. You can connect any input, any output to any input. So you should know which port will connect to which other port. This is critical point. You should know which output will go to which input. What do I mean? For example, this is UI. As you can see, there are labels in and out, input and output. Output, what does it mean? Output, when someone, this is UI, user interface. The end user will just see these green labels. We will be able to select these labels color, and we will be able to change icons from online library, like we said. These are additional functions, and we will be able to change the label names and supported languages according to, we need to write correct expression, correct label for according to our language. After that, this is our relay module. For example, this is our UI. The end user will not see this relay module on the screen. That's not logical. The end user will just see this UI object on the in the room, in smart home page. When someone press button, this switch button on touch panel, the command will come from output side, and will go to our relay's input side. Set. We will set input. So this is set address, command address, writing point, input side. So the output will set some command to input, and the output, this input output, if it's available for this object, relay 1 and relay 1 input, relay 1 output, relay 1 input to set command, relay 1 output to receive feedback from device. We should give this feedback to UI input, otherwise end user cannot see the action. We can press, and for example, let's delete this connection. What will be happen? The end user will press the switch object. After 2 seconds response time, if there is no feedback from field, if there is no feedback from relay module, the end user will receive switch will be closed. We'll see it as closed because there is no feedback. We couldn't get feedback in response time. So that's why we should give this feedback to UI input as status. After this connection, the end user will send a comment, will touch, will push this button. This command will set a command to input from relay input, and the relay, if it's open, we will see the feedback from feedback side, status side, and the status will go to UI input as status. This is connection method, and it's used for every connection and for every object. That might be any, for example, this is internal temperature object, or this is 2-point controller object, and another shutter curtain control object. We will use this connection method every time. Okay. I will show you today. I don't have any INAS bus add-on. That's why I'm going to demonstrate this INAS setup over INAS MQTT. So this is just sample. Like I said, we're mostly using bus add-on modules. Where is my INAS MQTT plugin? Yes, MQTT INAS plugin is here. When we click on it, we will see INAS plugin details, how to add it here. Same method, add new device, select INAS MQTT. After that, this page will ask you connection type, TCP/IP, subscriber, publisher, both will work. And the host, what is host? This is MQTT server. There is no MQTT server included any Inspinia devices, any touch panel or any server, you need to have an MQTT server from outside. That might be worked on any Linux device. For example, there is Inals Village. I'm using in my setup currently Inals Village. Inals Village has internal MQTT server, so we will program it. It comes ready. So we will, if there is up-to-date firmware, for example, we can update it, and then we will add it to the common network. After that, we will write here these MQTT server's IP address. I mean, this MQTT host, that will be MQTT host. This system will be worked on this server. So I have already added here my MQTT server, Inals plugin, as you can see that one. Let's look at details. The host IP address is 1.131, and the port is a standard port, and the username admin, and the password is algoip, small. Yes, let's go to the monitoring page and check. Yes, let's look at this example. For example, I'm gonna, yes, my touch panel is next to me. Which touch panel is that? Let me check. There are two touch panels. That one is, yes, that one is mine. When I look at these touch panels with interface, as you can see, this is monitoring side for professionals. Like I said, this is not end user for end user. We have feedbacks here, comes from field, and we have one switch UI here, and we have additional thermostat UI here, and these are other accessories to complete this scenario. What we did here, there is one relay for that might be lighting control. For example, we connected switch UI to relay one of this object. Let's control it Inals, and let me press. As you can see, when I press this button from touch panel, I can show you, I guess. Anyway, I have a touch panel on my table. I'm controlling from touch panel now. When I press UI, as you can see, the command comes from here, and the relay gives feedback from the right side. And the other example, this is thermostat UI. What does it mean, thermostat UI, or what does it mean, UI? UI, like I said, user interface. There is no any function inside these UI objects, just small basic functions. But the programming side is mostly other objects. So we will connect. This is thermostat, and this is 2-point controller. We have developed this 2-point controller as thermostat controller. You know, 2-point controller is valve switch on, switch off, just valve control. Also, we are planning to add PWM thermostat controller and the PID thermostat controllers, but right now currently just 2-point controller available in SkyPlatform. So that is thermostat. That is real thermostat. This is UI. This UI will operate this thermostat. This thermostat will control this relay. This is relay object. This is UI object. We can use any device if we have enough relay, for example. I just used relay one as lighting control. That's why I used UI here, switch UI. And the other relays, I'm using other relays as thermostat controller. Fan coil thermostat controller. I have heating valve control, cooling valve control, and on-off control mode. Heating, cooling might be auto as well, and fan mode without valve, you know. And the set temperature feedback, this controller will need set temperature because it will calculate ambient temperature to set temperature. According to that, we'll open valves and the fan speeds. And these are outputs of fan speeds, low, mid, high, and top. I just used here 3-level fans. That's why I have limited relays here for this sample. Heat valve, cool valve, relay 2 heat valve, relay 3 cool valve, low fan, mid fan, and high fan. Okay, let's check it. For example, by the way, the system is working now. I have tested before started this training. As you can see, we can see the cool valve is active now and the fan level 2 active now. If I close this thermostat, valve and fan will be closed. Let's close it. As you can see, all relays will close. Let's open again. The ambient temperature is 25 approximately, and the set temperature is 18, comes from UI. So the range is big. That's why, by the way, the fan control is manual. Because of that, the fan level is mad. If I select this fan level as auto, the system will decide biggest fan level because the range is very big. As you can see, the fan level top, I don't have a fan level top, so I just have 3 levels. That's why I have connected this fan level top to fan level 3. So how we can change these settings? What do I mean? How we can change these fan level limits? When we click on this 2-point controller, you will be able to see if there is any additional functions for any object. When you click on this object, you will already see inside this object. For example, hysteresis. For 2-point controllers, hysteresis is critical. You can set your hysteresis here from here. And for operating modes, comfort mode, standby mode, frost, night, and that will change according to heating and cooling. You can set from here defaultly and auto fan levels. What does it mean, auto fan levels? When you select auto fan, the system will decide the fan level according to these limits. For example, my ambient temperature is 20. If the set temperature difference is 1 degree, the system will decide low fan. If the fan level difference bigger than 4 degree, because it's default 4, the fan level will be top. Okay, these are programming logic. Okay, let's look at the shutter control. For example, there are 2 methods here. I have used T-off object here and the delay object here because there is no time function inside this INAS plugin. I mean, for curtain controls or shutter controls, we need to set up and down time. So how many seconds will go up the curtain or shutter? How many seconds will go down the curtain? In that case, we need to use some additional time objects. We can use delay object here, or we can use T-off, time off. So we will activate from a UI, curtain UI object. For example, the up command will come here and the relay will be activated. After a time, what is this time? Here, 5 seconds. After this time will be closed. This object will operate this control. Let's check it. I sent up. As you can see, the up feedback is here. Yes, closed, because I have set here 5 seconds uptime. Let's close. Yes, as you can see, the close relay feedback comes here, and after 5 seconds, it's closed. Let's stop, open, and stop. So no need to wait every time to reach upper and lower limit. Okay, this is shutter blind side. I'm gonna speed up a little. Let's look at the KNX programming side for first example. For KNX programming, I just prepared all these systems over IP today because we have limited ports. That's why I cannot control everything over ports physically over bus. That's why I'm using in this setup bus, INAS bus, KNX bus, Modbus TCP, SCS IP, and the intercom IP. As you can see, this is one device, and we set up 5 protocols: INAS, KNX, Modbus, SCS, intercom. We are still have 2 ports. If you like, you can add your URV add-ons to port 1, and if you like, you can add, for example, ZigBee add-ons to second one. So that might be possible, and all these protocols can be combined together, as you can see, and they can control each other as well. I have separated, I'm showing in different pages now, but that doesn't mean they cannot control each other. They can control each other as well. That's possible. So you can control over your INAS system to Modbus, SCS, or KNX, for example. Let's look at KNX example. We will use same method, the select device. The defaultly first protocol will come as KNX. After that, you need to select device type, TP or IP. IP is KNX IP. We are supporting KNX IP. We have tested many brands, Weinzier, Schneider, Siemens, ABB, Hager. We have tested these all brands as IP router and IP interface. You can use them, but every time I suggest you to propose your project, test every time technically. If you don't have any experience about that, please every time test your system in your office. If you need something further details, you can reach out to us, or you can reach out LKP support team. We will be here every time for you. And KNX TP is twisted pair KNX TP add-on solution. For KNX TP, for example, we need to select add-on model. Add-on model is the current one will be KNX on, the last version, and the old version was KNX L. We need to select correct port, and we need to assign device address. That will be KNX, these panels or servers, KNX physical address. If there are some KNX installers here together with us, this physical address must be unique in KNX network. What is this master slave? If we select master, after turning on, after electrical cutoff, for example, this device will turning on again. The master device, this master touch panel, will ask last status to KNX bus. When we select slave, the device will not ask last status to KNX bus. Why we added here? Because, for example, in one KNX system, there are many devices. No need to ask for every device status to KNX bus. For example, electrical cutoff. After turning on again, all KNX devices will ask status to same bus. We don't want it. So we can select one or two if it's crowded network, for example, we can select 1 or 2 master. When someone asks to KNX devices will broadcast. So all devices, all slave devices as well will receive feedbacks. So no need to activate for every KNX devices as master. Okay, I will. By the way, I forgot it. How to add your KNX group addresses. This is my KNX IP device here. After adding KNX IP, we will click on this plus icon to add KNX group addresses. There is no automatically ESP file uploading to SkyPlatform. You just need to write your group addresses one by one, because you need to know, you must know your, you must have an ETS project. You already have these group addresses. Which control will have which group address, that might be changeable. It's can be changed from ETS side. For example, we will write here on for light control. We need to select correct data type, otherwise you cannot receive correct feedback. Here is status address. The format will be standard KNX, or the space will work as well here. That's acceptable. Here is write data type. Here is status data type, feedback data type, the comment data type, and this is write address field, and we can change the position of these addresses. Yes, and also we can change types of controls. What do I mean? This is right. This is the function. This is the object with. This is the object has feedback and write functionality. I just have, for example, feedback object. I will just receive ambient temperature from thermostat. In that case, we can select feedback type. We will write here. We will select correct data type, for example, for centigrade degree, ambient temp. After that, we will write here our group addresses. Let's delete them. After saving, our object will come here and then drag and drop. Like we said, here output side, feedback side, reading side. Okay, we have added our object here. Let's go to the monitoring side and see how it works. KNX, yes. After connection, the device, this is monitoring, and my device is online, and I can see all rooms here. When I come to any room, I can see any actions. Let me go to my panel. Yes, click on it. Maybe you can hear the relay sound as well. Yes, I'm controlling, and you can see the comments comes from out of UIs, and the KNX object gives us feedback from feedback side. And there is a shutter example. Let me send percentage value. And as you can see, it's going to one way, and I can send up. The other way will be 0. So I'm using these routers here to add a comparator. Why we need this? Why do we need this? Because, for our KNX integrators, they will know in KNX system, for 1 bit KNX up-down object, there is one group address. The 1 bit group address. 0 is going up, one going down. Our UI output is 2. We have 2 output. In that case, we are saying here, for example, when we click on any point on SkyPlatform, let me show you lively. When we click on any point, we can add many comparators here. No need to, we have also logic functions, but these points are very useful every time we are using them to compare, to adding some condition. For example, when I click on this first up, by the way, that might be when I click on it, someone pressed from UI object, for example, for up. The up command will come from here as one integer. I will add here if equals 1 integer, or that might be bit. If comes 1, send 0. Why we need this? Because the KNX needs as up 0. That's why we need to convert, we need to compare, we need to add condition. If comes 1, send 0. If comes 1, send that. That might be anything. For example, let's look at output side. That might be byte, short, integer, long, float, double, string. We can send message, text, or HVAC mode, swing, wings, fan speed, anything. So here is very useful. Every time I suggest you to use it. We can add a second comparator here, but no need this here now. That's why we are using these comparators. By the way, no need to use these router comparators every time. We can add it here as well. I just needed to give feedback back to UI directly, because you will remember, if you are familiar, already you know, for 1-bit up-down control, KNX does not give us feedback. There is no up and down feedback, just movement. There is just movement feedback. That's why I didn't use here feedback side. I'm just controlling. We can receive as well percentage. What is the curtain level? That might be useful. But for up down and for stop, there is no feedback on the ETS side. That's why I didn't give it. For my KNX device, in my panel, the KNX feedback, percentage feedback was not working. That's why I didn't add it here. Sometimes, you know, we are controlling KNX system. It doesn't matter which KNX brand. So sometimes, for example, you will face some problem. First of all, you will need to understand the KNX device will receive feedbacks, will receive feedbacks properly, will be controlling over ETS. For example, after testing before this training, I saw the KNX device does not sending me percentage feedback. That's why I didn't add it here, because it's not working. And I added this router object here. I'm giving my UI set commands to directly feedback. That will not be real feedback, but sometimes when you face some problem, like me, for example, up, down, and stop, there is no feedback, and up, down percentage does not send feedback automatically. When I read it, every time when I read it, it's sending, but I don't need it. I need, when I change something on KNX device, it must come automatically. That's why I couldn't receive, like I said, in some. That's why I added here. That was a problem. That's why I didn't add feedback, and I added router for status. Okay. Let's go to monitoring again. Yes, KNX side. We already tested. Let's test again. Up and down, close or stop. Yes, everything works well. Let's look at the Modbus. Let's move on to Modbus. Like we said, Modbus, we support as well RS-485. For RS-485, you need to have a Modbus RS-485 add-on. So when you purchase RS-485 add-on, you will put on the panel port, and then if you are using RS-485, that means you will control RS-485 protocol. So there is a third-party system with this protocol, and you want to control this. In Modbus system, like KNX, like other backnet, for example, in Modbus, every Modbus device has some parameters. What do I mean? Let's look at Modbus. For example, let's select RS-485. As you can see, the system will ask which parity, which baud rate. Is it master or slave? Is it supporting multiple read? Is it supporting multiple write? If it doesn't support, you cannot use these multiple. So you should know, you must know these all technical points. So we don't give you Modbus training. You will understand that's basic approach. You should know your Modbus systems, how to control your Modbus system, how to set up your Modbus system. After setting up your Modbus system, you will already know these all settings, and after that you will come here. Which board you have put your RS-485 add-on? What is your system's baud rate? What is your system's type, master or slave? In Modbus system, there will be just one master device. The others, it can be slave, but there will not be two masters. So you should create your systems correctly. After that, you will come here and you will set your settings. And there you should know your parity and the other details. After adding that, the system will ask you, what is your addresses, like KNX? In that stage as well, you must know your system's register addresses. For example, for GRI, because we don't have GRI solution as we are we. For our many projects, for example, our customers using GRI Modbus gateway. In that scenario, we are giving RS-485 add-on. That might be Modbus TCP as well. After giving this add-on or TCP connection, the Modbus gateway will provide us register table, which in our unit will be controlled with which addresses and which data type. These are data types. For example, coil 1 bit, write and read. Discrete input, just read, 1 bit read. Holding register, for example, bigger size controls. So you must know all these technical details. You must have all these technical points. After that, you will understand your Modbus device will provide what do you need to control Modbus gateway. So you will ask the Modbus providers, Modbus manufacturer register table. After that, we will check the register table. For RS-485, for example, you will see the baud rate and the master slave and the slave address, if it's slave, for example. After that, these are settings, connection settings. After that, you need to know addresses. You will add your addresses, and then, for example, I have prepared here my Modbus system. By the way, this is my air conditioner. By the way, it's very cold here. Let me, I can control it. But by the way, I can set any settings from monitoring side. I know 2 is fan low. That's why I can send here 2. When you use this platform often, you will understand which character comes from where. So for Modbus system, for VRV systems, for example, for fan speed, 1 is auto, 2 is low. And this is one method. And the second method is, let me go to my panels page. Look at this output. Why this is still high? Because this is UI. I have controlled manually from monitoring page. This comment didn't come from UI side. I have controlled it from monitoring side. That's why you don't see this feedback still high. The real feedback is here. It comes from my device. What is this? This is Modbus plugin. This is not VRV object. That means, let me explain this scenario. I have one mini server in our office. I have one LG add-on in mini server. I'm controlling my LG outdoor unit and indoor units over this add-on. And the mini server and my touch panel in the same network. So I can control this mini server air conditioner interface over Modbus TCP thanks to same network. So I have added here a sample Modbus TCP plugin. I have created what is my device type? This is my device type, Modbus master. My device type is master because I'm gonna ask status to slave. Modbus, in Modbus, master device will ask status to slave device. So that's why I selected this device as master. That might be reverse. That might be slave and the other device might be master. But for this example, my device is master. So in mini server, there is slave plugin. Master here, slave in mini server. So this is my mini server's slave address, mini server's IP address, and I have added a port special because I just want to control these mini server specific one device, for example. In that case, you can assign any port. As you can see, 1.16 $.2424. It's for my Modbus TCP setup. I just added any random port. After that, I gave slave ID. That might be anything. This is for my system. That's why I can give these addresses by myself. So no need any document, because when I use these same addresses in mini server, they will be communicated. Okay, I have added here on-off mode, set time, fan speed, room temperature. Just on-off control is 1 bit. That's why I have used as coil, and other controls 1 byte, 2 byte controls, for example. That's why I have used holding register. When you use holding register, you will be able to select different size of data, 2 byte, 4 byte, for example, and the reverse. Okay, this is the Modbus programming method. I already showed you manually. I have set my Modbus plugin. I'm controlling a VRF system from this device. Let me show you mini server as well. To show it, let's connect the device. 1.60. No, sorry, missing 1 point. Yes, this is my mini server's local web interface. I will enter into my credentials. After that, I will go to monitoring page. That might be confusing for you. Don't look at other points. This is test panel as well. So this is my Modbus plugin. This is my Modbus plugin. This is my VRF plugin. This is Mini Servers UI plugin. And these are other Modbus TCP plugins. So we can control same VRF unit from different devices. I have added, as you can see, this is slave device. I have added mini servers, Modbus TCP object as slave and the same register addresses I have assigned randomly. Just I need to select correct data type, and the port is critical, and the slave ID is critical, and the addresses and the data types. Everything is critical. So you must have these all informations. Yes, I'm going to show you some additional things, but let's have a break, 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, let's continue again. I will come here after 10 minutes. Hello again. I'm looking at the chat box, and Mr. Mohammed Farhan asked one question. Can I control multimedia through Inspinia app? Yes, we have a few examples with HTTP multimedia devices. So we can suggest you some brands after this training, if you like, that will be completely network controlling devices. So it's possible, yes. I can share documents, but not now. I don't have time for now. By the way, we have added basically, actually, we have added these programming platform to online. So we have, I guess it was a Gitbook. So we are going to share these all documents with you online. So currently we are working on some technical and some details. After that, you will be able to see all these documents in one platform, online, online one library. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, then let's continue. We were talking about Modbus integration. Let's go to the, which one was my device? Yes, that was the session closed. Again, firstly, I'm going to show you Modbus monitoring control. And I will try to send some comments. And let's look at, that was my mini server. This is my touch panel. This is my touch panel currently next to me. And where is it? Which one? Yes, that one. Do you see? No, I don't see. Why you don't see the second screen? Okay. Anyway, I don't see second screen. I will try to. Okay, you don't see the second tab. That's why I will not be able to show you at the same time. But that was my device next to me. That's why I will not show that device monitoring. This is mini server. We will just see when I send some comments from my panel, these comments will come from Modbus plugin site to real VRF object. This is my VRF object. After that, we are going to see how to program VRF side also. This is Modbus example. When I send, for example, I send the 20-degree set. As you can see, this comment comes from another device. Let's look at another device. I send 20. Yes, let's send 22, for example. This is my device. This is plugin object to send another device. This is another device. Yes, received feedback, as you can see. 21. Yeah, there might be a temperature limit. Let me check it. Why it's still 19. Yes, 19. Yes, 19. As you can see, the comment comes here, low fan, for example. I will send fan level as mat. As you can see, going 3 to other device, thanks to this Modbus plugin. When we look at this Modbus plugin in second device, this is slave device, it receives comment and sends to VRF object. And also this VRF object can be controlled from another device. This is second and the third one, and this is UI object. It's possible every time. Okay. Let's look at how to program VRF. Firstly, I don't have much time. I will finish this webinar at 1 p.m. according to Turkish time. So that's why I'm going to speed up a little. I will show you how to program VRF side. We mentioned about many VRF brands, how to program them. We are using same menu, device menu. As you can see, this is VRF LG. Like I said, this is our office VRF system, and the brand is LG. How we add it here, VRF, insert. After that, the system will ask which brand. According to brand, the add-on will be changed. So you cannot control, for example, Daikin with LG add-on. So everyone has a unique add-on. So for example, LG, this system is LG. So you will select which port you have used, which port you put your add-on. If we select yes as simulation, that will be a simulation test for add-on. After selecting as yes, and after click on the search button, the system, the panel, the server will search, will test for yes, by the way, for yes, will test the add-on. If we can find 10 indoor units and if we can communicate with them, that means panel or mini server communication with add-on is okay. For simulation node, that will be real scan. That will be real scan. So we are going to scan real VRV outdoor unit line. So the add-on will search, and if there are indoor units integrated to outdoor unit, connected to outdoor unit, and if they all have energized, if they all energized, and if they all addressed, they must be addressed as well. If there is no address for indoor units, you cannot find them. They must be energized, they must be addressed. After that, we will search. If everything is okay, we will be able to find all indoor units. How many indoor units are there? You will find here. Let me show you yes. After searching our system settings was LG port 1, simulation no, because it will not be simulation. The device will be every time master. We don't use slave. If, for example, we have a solution for one project, and if the project has already the a brand's central unit, we are central unit as well, because mostly we are using central unit line. In this case, our device must be master, because we don't work as slave every time. We should work as master. That's why we say the other device, the second central unit, will be slave. After searching, the system will find these indoor units. Everything is okay, if everything is okay. After that, we can change their names: software warehouse, meeting room. These are our office rooms. And then we will use same method, drag and drop. This is VRV object. When we click on it, you can see the indoor unit addresses here. This object completely will come automatically. After that, we will use thermostat UI, and we can customize some settings: minimum set, maximum set, and if the indoor unit does not support, for example, swing, we can close swing, and if we don't want to give error, we can close error. The end user will not see. We are setting now thermostat UI. And also, for example, we just want to give cool and heat, we can close other controls. After that, the end user will not be able to reach other functions. and the fun level, for example. After that, we will connect point to point, or there are some fast methods when we click both, select both, and click right, connection by order, for example. No, we couldn't select. Let me, yes, select forward, yes. As you can see, there are some fast connection methods. By the way, for example, that was our one of indoor unit. We can select with Shift button, copy and paste, copy and paste. After that, when I change, if I know there is one indoor unit with this indoor unit address, that will work. Because this, we already communicate with 4. We connected 4. After that, I have copy and paste. I'm just changing indoor unit address. You must know indoor unit address. If there is no indoor unit with this address, you cannot control it. But that will work. This method will work. Okay. This VRF site conditioning it's not hard. I'm delete them because this is real project. I don't want to save and publish it. Let's go back to our test device. We mentioned Modbus integration. Let's look at the SCS side. Let's move on to SCS. It's also in the same device. We mentioned KNX, Modbus, VRV, INAS, and the next one is SCS. SCS also has 2 methods. We can control it, SCS IP and SCS bus. SCS bus required SCS add-on, BTGNO platform, BTGNO protocol. When you have SCS add-on, you will put on SCS add-on to one port. After that, you must program your SCS devices over my home server, my home suite. Sorry, it was the name, my home suite. Yes, my home suite. Like ETS, like IDM program, for example, for INAS. And SCS programming program my home suite. After programming your system over my home, you need to know your addresses. After that, we will come here. We will select SCS serial bus or IP. If it's serial bus, we will select correct port. If it's IP, the system will ask you router's IP address. By the way, we are not working as a router for any system. For KNX IP, for example, we are not working as a KNX router or interface. You need KNX IP router or KNX interface externally in your KNX system. You must have it. For INAS bus, for example, we don't have any INAS MQTT server, like I said. You need to, you will have INAS bridge, for example, to work on MQTT server. For SCS IP, you must have SCS IP interface, MH201 or what was the other device name? My home server 1. For example, there are a few gateways we tested. These are not just gateway, they call them as a scenario programmer and other smart control programmers, for example, gateways or something else. But the protocol support, that's why we support some their gateways. They are not just IP gateway. They are using this device, for example, my device I'm using here as a scenario programmer, for example. It's scenario programmer, but it's IP gateway. That's why we integrated it as IP gateway. After using these IP gateways, IP address and password and port correctly, I have used here my SES IP router, IP gateways, IP address, that one, and the password and the port. After that, we will click on the plus icon to add any SES control that might be on-off, scene, light, shutter, thermostat, and central unit. These are basic control functions, not at all, not all functions. So, for example, we will control light. After that, we will come here. Let me write here, for example, 1010. That means there is no any comma or a gap or something else or hyphen. That will be so we will write together these numbers. In SCS system, there are area, areas. There is area and point for lighting or for point. This is for point-to-point control. For example, there is one area for this example. For example, tent area and the tent point. So in tent area, tent lighting point. So, for example, if it's 9, 10, that means 9th area, 10th point. 9th area, 5th point. Sometimes they will require 0. I couldn't remember exactly. That might be as 0905. Anyway, we can test it, no problem. But sometimes I guess it was working light without 0, but normally we're using double character here. So if when you integrate it, you can test it as well. That might be 0905 or 95. So the critical point is this is area and this is point, and the for thermostat control that will be zone, first zone, and the two thermostat, for example, or first zone in first zones thermostats. Okay, let me close it. Let's go to the monitoring page and see how it works. I have added a few SCS example, switch and shutters. I go to SCS page. Maybe you can hear the relay sound. As you can see, the relay UI output comes 1, close 1, for example. And for shutter up, shutter down. As you can see, the feedback comes from field. It comes from device. This is real feedback. Up, let's stop. Yeah, okay. It's working. Let's check out the intercom integration as well. First of all, we will have a look at the supported intercom brands. By the way, to intercom integration, when we want to add a page to our project, to our device, we will click on this create new device. We need to select correct page type. Dashboard, room for any room, concierge, camera, security. There might be any problem here. There are 2 cameras. Anyway, we have added intercom. That's why I added here intercom page. I don't see intercom page here. When I remove intercom page as well will come here. There might be just one intercom page in one device. Look at this side, intercom menu. When I change the page, intercom will be deactivated, because you can just use intercom devices in intercom page. Yes, peer-to-peer for Astrum to Astrum, Inspinia to Inspinia. BTG node, Aquox, Truan, Yielding, Fermax, Snake, Intera, and lastly we have added here Funwheel. These are supported protocols, supported brands. How to use them? For example, for BTG node, we will drag and drop here. The object will become ready. We will just write here outdoor units IP address and the correct port. After that, if we would like to add phone book, we can add phone book as to outdoor unit to our device if there is. Otherwise, no need additional settings. For Aquox, for example, I have Aquox device in my on my test panel. When I click on this Aquox object, you can see this is my outdoor units IP address and the port. Username and password is for relay control, HTTP relay control. How to set these settings in Aquox interface? I'm going to show you fastly, because mostly our customers are using this Aquox and they don't know how to use it, how to set it. Normally they don't get assistance from Aquox side. For our side, I'm gonna first show you some settings. What was it? Aquox. I guess it was, yes, 1.9. Yes, I will connect fastly. Basic functions in intercom. There is where was it? Phone. In phone, there is call feature. Like we said, we are using direct IP. That's why you need to write here direct IP port correctly. Must be matched in Inspinia object. Must be identical. And where is relay? Account, intercom, there must be relay, yes, in intercom. We must activate it open relay via HTTP. We will activate this via HTTP. After that, we will write here username and password, and we will use this username and password in Aquox object. That one. This is our IP address, outdoor units, and this is the port of outdoor units. And this is the RTSP URL. When we write RTSP URL here, we will be able to receive image before answering the call. After that, if you didn't write here RTSP link, after answering calling, you can see image. That may not be logical for you. Why it's here? Because, for example, you have external camera. You don't want to use outdoor units camera. By the way, this is Aquox camera link. We can check the image with third parts. Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see everything. I was showing you VLC player, but it was not showed on share screen. Anyway, you can check your RTSP URL in VLC. If it works, it will work as well in our system. There might be just some critical point like resolution. Resolution might be less than equal 720 pixels. If you are using bigger than that, the resolution might be fixed, might be decoded from our touch panel side. Okay, so like we said, if you have external camera for this outdoor unit, You can write this external cameras link to see on panel after receiving calling from outdoor unit. The image will come from this external link, or you can write here outdoor units its link, RTSP URL link. So in that case, when you receive calling, before answer it, you will be able to see image, and then you can answer it. Okay. Let me test it, how it looks like. Let's go to the monitoring and the intercom page. Yes, I will go to Aquaworks page, and I will call from you don't see still. I was trying to use both screens, but anyway, you will not be able to see. That's why I have used bigger size. Let me go to intercom page, and then I will call my touch panel from web interface of Aquaworks device to show how we will see calling from monitoring page. As well, I will receive this calling from my touch panel next to me, and I was added yesterday my phone as well. I will be able to receive from my phone. Yes, deal out. Yes, as you can see, calling now. I have decreased the sound of this panel. So I see, as you can see, this is outdoor units, and the receive calling and still ringing incoming sound. Yes, this sound object. After some timing out, it will be closed automatically. But normally we are receiving from touch panel. You can receive, you can answer from panel, or when you give permission to your mobile app, also you will be able to receive this calling from your mobile. Inspinia Sky mobile application. You should use Inspinia Sky mobile application. Okay, I guess I have finished these protocol points. Enhanced scaling, small plus SCS intercom. We have demonstrated all in one touch panel. We are using all in one touch panel. And also, I would like to show you local web interface, some local web interface functions. For example, by the way, this is just for local web interface. For example, this is page, this page. When we look at the INAS page, these are my rooms I have created for this panel. You will be able to see some controls here. And we can control as well from this web interface. How it will work? We said this is professional platform. This is for professionals, for commissioners. How end user will be able to use this interface? It's very easy. We have users here. We can add many users with different types permissions. When we add a user here with different name, surname, password, we can activate and passive. We can activate and passive the user. After closing, for example, device settings or other monitoring address book, mobile devices or users or design page, this user will not see these settings. So the user will just see the permission, this permission, which page gave permission for which page. They will see just these pages. For example, INAS, gaming room, and the living room, other kitchen. They just want to control. We can close these all configure address book, mobile, users, device settings. Just we want to give dashboard, working room, other pages. Yes, this is possible. And we will see here mobile devices. It's also available on devices settings page. When we scan touch panel's QR code, or if we know the device ID, when we add the device ID to mobile app while we are programming mobile application side, by the way, no need to special programming for mobile application. We will just program touch panel on SkyPlatform after scan QR code or after writing this device ID. We will receive here a pop-up permission page, and at the same time the permission page will come to touch panel's interface. After gave permission, by the way, let me click on, for example, this iPhone device. We can restrict some, we can close some pages, for example, for children. We don't want to give permission for the camera page, for example, to children mobile application. In that case, you can close camera page. You can close intercom page here, or any page, okay, any room, I mean. Or you can ban any closer here. Pardon. You can ban any user, or you can activate notification when you deactivate this audio call and video call. This mobile app will not receive intercom calling. And yes, other things. This is a dashboard page. We can see the device connected. By the way, we are on the local interface still, and we can see the device connected to SkyPlatform. Still, it's online, and the QR code also is here, and the serial number also can be seen here. Yes, let me check SkyPlatform side if there are. Yes, we don't have much time. Normally, I was planned to show you many things additionally. I just show some protocols. You know, here is a very professional platform. So to understand everything, we need to spare days, maybe weeks. So it's not possible to understand everything without practice. So you should do practice with your touch panel, and maybe in another training, and with another trainings, we can continue to other SkyPlatform object site, because I couldn't show you today. That will take long time if I started to object site or concierge site. So that's why I want to finish today's training here. If you have questions, I can answer. After that, we can finish. Okay, I thank you. Thanks for listening. You have spared your time, and we have spared our time. We are here to help you every time, to provide professional to best platform abilities. So every time you can contact, you can reach us over our email addresses. You can contact to your sales vendor. What was it? Yes, it was here. Please contact us over this sales email address. You can send email. You can call us every time when you need something. Thanks for listening. I thank you. See you next time.